Have you ever wondered why those ultra minimal Pinterest homes look very stunning but don't quite work when it comes to Indian homes? It's not because minimalism is bad or wrong, but it's because Indian homes are built very, very differently. And that's exactly where maximalism wins. Before we go ahead, let's quickly understand the difference between these two design philosophies. Both are very contrasting to each other. Minimalism follows the idea of less but better. It kind of restrains you. It's more about keeping the space calm, clean, and very, very edited. And yes, it feels very clean and promises calm, but sometimes it just feels empty and kind of fades in the background. Maximalism, on the other hand, leans towards more is more. It's not about restraint, but it embraces abundance. In maximalism, is quite misunderstood often, and people think about it of what it is not. So it's not about chaos, it's about curated depth. It's not about doing more for the sake of putting more elements and keeping more stuff, but it's about keeping more of what actually matters. Hi, I'm Anu, and today we are going to be talking about why maximalism feels more natural and suitable for Indian homes. And no, it's not about clutter, it's about intentional richness. So let's start with how we actually live in. So in Indian homes, we keep changing things. We are homes where people come over, people come and stay with us. There are festivals, there are, events, there are different kinds of pujas, and a lot of things keep changing in the house. We bring out extra seating, we bring out, extra things for our festivals. We keep changing things around all the time. And that's where, maximalism comes into the picture. It kind of blends these things and it allows you to, live in a way where things are flexible. And in minimalism, all these things cannot fit properly. And as soon as you add any extra element in a very minimal home, it starts to feel like it doesn't belong there. Whereas if the space is designed in a way where it's layered, the extra elements just blend in and, become a part of the design. And honestly, most of our clients initially they come up and say that they want a very minimal home, but by the time they actually start living in the house, it doesn't stay that way. Indian homes are also emotional spaces. We don't just decorate, we keep memories and we keep things. Gifts, souvenirs, travel pieces, family furniture, puja elements, etc. etc. Just for an example, one of our clients wanted to retain the chairs that were gifted to him during his marriage and when maybe 30 years back. Now imagine trying to fit all of that in a very minimal restricted space. It either gets hidden or it looks out of place. And that's where maximalism, works better for Indian homes. And when the space is designed in layers, these elements are kind of part of design and can be incorporated easily and blend into it perfectly and feel more natural. And then there's practicality. We need storage. And in India, we need a lot of it. There's not a single client who has come to us and said that they need less storage. Everybody wants a lot of storage. And minimalism kind of pushes everything behind, closed cabinets, closed doors. And it looks great, but it's not realistic sometimes. Whereas in maximalism, the storage becomes a part of design. Shelves, cabinets, display units, all of this add to the space. And instead of hiding your, objects or your belongings, you kind of design around it and make it a part of design. There's also a feeling to it. So a minimal home sometimes might feel a bit cold, unfinished, and a little dull. Whereas a space that is done in a maximal way and where textures, depth, and finishes are added to it, it feels more alive. The space grows with you, and it feels more lively. Maximalism doesn't mean placing anything and everything everywhere. That can completely disrupt the look and destroy the whole, point of it. So it has to be done in a controlled and a refined manner. Every properly designed space follows controlled or refined maximalism, which means that a proper, clean, planned layout and a plain base and then thoughtful layering done on top of it. So that way it becomes, more aesthetic as well as, balanced, and that balance kind of makes it look effortless and not overwhelming. So yeah, is maximalism better than minimalism? Not always. You can definitely go for a minimal home, but you have to make sure that you are ready to maintain it, you are ready to get rid of things and start from scratch and completely do your house. And then of course, maintaining it is very important on a daily basis. But yes, for Indian homes, from my experience, what I have seen, they are more practical, they are more personal and more real when done in a maximal way to incorporate everything and blend things naturally. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, do follow us for more interior insights, and definitely do let me know in the comment section what would you prefer when you are doing your home, minimal or maximal. So I'll await your comments and see you until the next video. Thank you so much for watching.